Hello, everybody. Dr. Rick Wallace here. Excited. I'm getting geared up. It's already been a very productive day. I've been up and going since about 4:30 this morning. I'm excited. Today is the day that we go into purpose. At noon today, Central Standard Time, I am convening a live event where we are going to not just talk about purpose and the benefits of purpose and why it's so important to have purpose, but we're going to go through a step-by-step process of self-discovery, a step-by-step process of learning how to actually tap into who you are and why you're here. Now, when people talk about purpose and as they should, they talk about how purpose is connected to destiny and how purpose is connected to you living life at the highest possible level. It's important to have an understanding of purpose. Purpose is a driving force, but also there is a wealth of empirical data out there that shows that people who have a clear understanding of who they are and their purpose live longer, live healthier lives, live happier lives, and experience life at a high level. Simply having a level of not knowing why causes a lot of mental, emotional, psychological, and even spiritual frustration. But when you know why, even the things that don't seem fun, the things that seem challenging, the things that seem hard have a meaning now. And when things have meaning, they have a place. But when things happen and there's no explanation, there's no understanding of why, they don't have a place. So this is the day. If you haven't already enrolled, if you haven't already registered, the link is in the box. Go register today. Complete the registration process. You will receive an email from the support team. They're going to set you up. It's going to be roughly a 2-hour event. We're going to go through it in detail. We're going to talk about purpose. We're going to talk about the importance of purpose, but we're going to start to unpack. There's going to also be a Q&A because everybody's life experience is different. That means everybody's going to have a different way of viewing things, and there will need to be some clarity given to what we're going to cover because we're going to cover a lot, but we're going to cover it in a way that I'm sure you're going to be able to understand it. But we're going to have a Q&A. After the Q&A, you will be able to sit down and look at what's going on and have some sense of direction to be able to apply what you've learned, because this isn't just about knowing what your purpose is. This is about assuming your purpose. So how do you start to walk in your purpose when you discover what your purpose is? And we're going to talk about that as well. Here, log in. Even if you can't make it at noon, I know this is the last minute. Some of you guys have heard about this and you didn't get in. Get in now, because there's a reason why. But if you, even if you can't attend, get in now, because the $19.99 price is never going to be up there again for what I'm offering. This particular thing that I'm offering today will definitely be priced at over 100. Right now, we're looking at $167 at where we're going to price it. This is the basic inaugural launch of this program. And we are doing it because we want a bunch of people to actually get the experience so they can sit up and talk to other people about, hey man, this guy, and that is, I do what I do. I'm good at it. I wouldn't be here doing what I do for as long as I've done it. But I want people to really experience what it's like to walk in purpose. It's so much more than what goes in your bank account. It's so much more than what people can see on any post, on any social media place. It's the fulfillment of life being experienced on a day-to-day basis because you know why you're here and where you're going. When you know where you're going, some of the things you got to go through to get there aren't that challenging anymore, isn't that arduous anymore. Why? Because I'm not staying here. My purpose is already illuminated where I'm going, and now my focus is on going into this place. And that's the power of it. But again, there's so many studies out there that show that people who have a sense of purpose are living life at a higher level than people who aren't. Not just in what they have in their bank account, and how they feel, how happy they are, how they experience life and have joy, how long they live. These are things that are out there. This is a chance. Like I said, 1995 is never going to be tagged on this thing again. But even if you can't be there, if you enroll, you will have access to the entire course in playback. In playback, you have access to the entire course. And then what'll happen is uh, after you watch the playback, you'll get a private Q&A with me that you'll schedule, and we'll get all that taken care of. Don't miss this opportunity. Purpose is so good. And it's like the number one question I'm asked when I speak, no matter what. How do I know my purpose? I don't know what my purpose is. Here's a chance to find out. Here's a chance to understand the magnitude of knowing and what to do with it once you know. So get in. I just had to stop by and tell you that. I want to encourage you. Get in. This is going to be fun. If you can't tell, I'm hyped. I'm hyped every chance I get to talk to people. I'm hyped every time I get ready to log into a client. And some of the clients I have are extremely challenging because they're coming from some real dark places. I have some clients I love to get on with because they're in such a great place, but I have clients that we're going somewhere. But I love every minute of it because I'm operating in my purpose. My purpose is to touch lives. My purpose is to change lives. I looked at my skill set and found out the best way to do that, a way that I absolutely enjoy. So what's your purpose? This is a chance for you to find out. Come jump on. Again, if you can't be there, get in, because you're never going to get it again at $19.99. And I'm not saying that as any pressure stuff, because you don't have to come. I want people who want to be there, but I'm just saying, when you see it pop up at $167, and that's still a bargain for what you're getting. I'll give you an idea. I'm going to spend about 2 hours with this group of people. My individual charge for one session is $350, and that's going up in 2022. It's going up because that's the value I bring. That's what I do. I get things done when I work with people. And every person's experience, while unique, will have the same outcome. I win. That's it. They'll tell you. How I approach and work with each person is based on the person. So every experience is unique. That's why I love one-on-one sessions, but that's why I'm at. So to come and get it for $19.99 or even $167 in the coming weeks is going to be great. But this thing is going to be exciting. We're going to have fun. I was just on with a client who's actually also going to be there. They're a regular client with me, but they also going to be there. So they enrolled, and we laughed about 15 minutes of the session just talking about some of the things that are going to come up. You know, you're going to get a side of me you don't hardly get to see because you're going to get interactive with me. My wife always says something, and then I'm going to get off here. My wife said, if the people who watch your videos and hear your lectures ever spent any time around you, they would just be totally shocked, because I'm the clown in the house. I'm the one always cracking jokes. I'm the one always in everybody's business. I'm the one always stirring up stuff. I'm that person. And you're going to get a chance to spit it. It's not going to be all uptight. It's going to be fun. We're going to talk. We're going to laugh. We're going to have a blast, but we're going to get to the depth of the question at hand. What is my purpose? Come on over. You got, it's almost 10. So I'll actually shut down and stop taking orders at 11:30 CST. So roughly a little over an hour and 35 minutes. So get on over, get there, get registered, get ready to come in, have your questions handled. Plus, I guarantee, and all you need to show up with is a pen and a pad. Don't bring anything. I don't want any other images in. I want your mind to be as open as possible. I don't want any other images, any other suggestions. That's why I didn't send out any material. I don't want to clutter you with something somebody else may be thinking, or something somebody else told you. I want you to come with an open mind, and we're going to dig, we're going to find it, we're going to explore, and we're going to have a blast. Come on down. Let's do this. See you in a couple of hours.